In part 1 of the video presentation entitled What is TCCS, we studied the diagnostic function of TCCS. The diagnostic function, however, is limited in that it does not indicate what part of a signal system is malfunctioning. Furthermore, problems in some systems cannot be detected by the diagnostic function of the TCCS. Whether a trouble code is indicated or not, therefore, it is necessary for you to carefully check signal systems when it appears that there is a TCCS problem. In part 2 of this video presentation on the TCCS, we will talk about system inspection, which helps you perform efficient checking of the signal or sensor circuitry. But before we start a system inspection of the TCCS, we must first check the items shown in the diagnosis manuals, because they can affect the operation of the engine even if the car is equipped with TCCS. This preliminary check is called basic engine inspection. For the purpose of this presentation, we will talk about system inspection of some of the main signal systems in TCCS using the 4AGE engine mounted on the 1986 Celica as an example. But the system inspection which we are about to study applies basically to any other model of engine as well. We will divide system inspection into two volumes, Volume 1 and Volume 2. In Volume 1, we will show how to inspect the diagnostic system, fuel system, injectors and their circuitry, and the cold start injector and its circuitry. Problems in these systems cannot be detected by the diagnostic function. In 2, we will study the throttle position signal circuitry and idle signal circuitry, and a number of other items as you see here. One word of caution before we begin. When we check the TCCS, it is very important to follow these precautions, which are found in repair manuals and diagnosis manuals. First, we must determine if the diagnostic system is functioning normally or not. To do so, we turn the ignition switch to on and see if the check engine warning lamp lights up. Then we start the engine and see if the check engine lamp goes off. Next, with the ignition switch on and the throttle valve fully closed, we short terminals T and E1 of the check connector and see if a diagnostic code is indicated. If any of the diagnostic codes is indicated, you can conclude that the diagnostic system is functioning normally. You can understand the diagnostic system inspection more clearly by looking at this circuit diagram. When the ignition switch is turned on, the EFI main relay goes on and battery voltage is applied to the plus B and plus B1 terminals of the ECU. A transistor in ECU therefore goes on, and terminal W is grounded via E1 terminal. The check engine warning lamp lights up as a result. If the warning lamp did not light up when we turn the ignition switch on, we check the fuses, the check engine lamp bulb, the EFI main relay, the ECU, and all related wiring. Assuming that the check engine warning lamp did not turn on, let's start by checking the fuses first. The fuses used for the TCCS circuitry may have different names depending on the vehicle model, so you might have to identify them by looking at the repair manual or wiring manual. If the fuses are in good condition, the next step is to check the check engine lamp bulb. The bulb may be checked by directly grounding terminal W of the ECU. If the check engine warning lamp does not light up when terminal W is grounded, the bulb may be blown out and have to be changed. Let's see how to ground terminal W. If the warning lamp does light up in this test, what shall we check next?
فراموش نکنید که توی کانال سابسکرایب کنید و کانال رو با دیگر دوستانتون به اشتراک بذارید. تا ویدیوی بعدی، روزگار خوش.